The next topic is the code complexity testing with the help of different algorithm. So basically the code complexity is measured by the different parameter. For example, we can refer the cyclomatic complexity measures. So basically the cyclomatic complexity can be defined in which we have to measure to use to determine the complexity of the piece of code or the piece of functionality of your given program. So basically the matrix measure, which is considered as the independent path through which we have to consider the program source code. So independent path is defined as a path that has at least one edge which has not been connected with the next node. Means we have to consider the n number of flow of execution we can refer for the cyclomatic code complexity. So basically the cyclomatic code complexity can be calculated for the any functions or the given module or the class methods which is available in the program. So basically, which is computing the cyclomatic complexity, we need a flow graph for preparing the complexity of your code. So first we need to be prepare the flow graph of your particular program. So basically the flow graph notation of the program which can be a defined for representing the nodes and edges. So basically the several nodes connected with the different edges. So with the help of this we need to be consider the code complexity parameter. So first we have to concern how to consider the combination of edges and nodes in the given program. So for example, this is the node, means we can shift from one state to another state in the given program, and we can connect that two nodes with the help of some edges. This is node 1, this is node 2. So basically we can connect that both node with the help of some straight line or the which is called as a edges. So this is the your normal sequence from one stage to another stage. Then we can consider the while loop. In this while loop we can consider if the condition is true, then we have to shift to the next node. If the condition is false, or if the condition is satisfied, all the condition is satisfied and end condition means the condition is not true, then we have to exit from the while loop. And if the condition is true till the particular iterations are executed, then we have to shift from node 2 to node 1 again. This is the while loop. Next one is a if else. So basically if the condition is true, then we need to be considered if then else. Okay. If the condition is true, we can shift to the next parameter. This is your combination of nodes and edges for the while loop. Next one is a until. So basically we can shift from one node to another node. If the condition is not false, then we repeat the iterations. If the condition get false, we can exit the particular loop. This is the basic flow of sequence. Whenever we consider the flow chart, we already discuss about the nodes, we already discuss about the conditions and every parameter which is required to prepare the flow chart. So basically the code complexity is measured with the help of cyclomatic complexity, in which we have to consider the formula, which is the cyclomatic complexity is equal to E plus V minus 2. Basically E stands for the number of edges and V stands for the number of nodes. So basically we can calculate the cyclomatic complexity is equal to P plus 1. So P is the number of prediction, means we have to consider the predicate nodes, means the node that contains some conditions or some logic. We can consider which is the predication node. So basically we can define with the help of this parameter E, V and P, we can calculate the code complexity with the help of cyclometric parameter. So basically this method is also called as a path based method because we can consider the flow of execution, means we have to consider the path of the particular program. So next is a how to perform the code complexity testing. There is a n number of steps we have to execute for this. First step is, first we have to consider the graph with the node and edges which is executed or which is designed from the code. So first we have to prepare the flow graph. For preparing the flow graph we need to be consider the particular source code. Then we can identify the independent path for the flow of execution, means we consider the flow chart in which we have to consider the flow of execution, means how to shift from one node to another node and which action should be taken. All the things we have to mention in the flow chart. So with the help of this we have to identify the independent route or independent path in the given program. Next we can consider the cyclometric complexity algorithm. Next, we can design the test cases. Means we can consider the number of test cases is equal to the cyclometric complexity measures. Means we can follow the each and every path which is available in the flow graph. So once we have to set all the parameter, the test cases should be written to be executed for the every and each path which is available in the given flow graph. So for example, we can consider one example here. So we can draw the flow chart or the flow graph for finding the maximum number among the three numbers. Okay. For example, we having the three numbers A, B and C. We can compare three numbers and find out the maximum highest number in the particular among the three numbers. So first we have to prepare the flow graph. First we need to be compare A and B. That means if we have to consider check A is greater than B, there is a two condition. If A is greater than B, then we have to store A in the particular temporary variable which is considered as a, suppose we can call as a temp variable is equal to A if the condition is true. If the condition is false, then we have to save the B variable value in the temporary variable. Again we need to be compare C greater than 10. C greater than 10. Again the condition having the true or false parameter. If the C is greater than 10, then we have to store the C value in the temporary variable, else we have to store the, or we have to return the temp variable. Okay, means at every condition we need to be a check. This is the flow graph for the execution. So in that case we have to consider the formula E plus n minus 2. So what is mean by E? E means the edges and what is mean by n means the node. So basically the edges means the transition between the one node to another node. So how many edges is available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So what is the value of E is 7. So 7 plus n means the node. What is mean by node? Then this is the prediction node. So how many nodes prediction node is available? Sorry, formula is e minus n plus 2. So how many nodes is available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 plus 2. 7 minus 6 is 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So what is the value of code complexity with the help of cyclometric complexity is 3. The next formula is P plus 1. So P means the prediction nodes, means only check the condition here. So only two condition is there, first and second one, in which in this case we have to compare or we have to check the condition, means we have to check the logic here. So what is the value of P is 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Both the formula we have to refer for preparing or calculating the code complexity with the help of cyclometric code complexity algorithm.